But what has happened to all of my books? Well, that's not very fun to look at in the background while I'm talking about soap making ingredients. Is it, Boris? I will explain as we make the soap. I should get a new background since my background is plain. How about the beauty of an aquarium? I hope that's good enough for now. So, as I said, while I'm making the soap, I'll explain why my books and things are missing. This soap is going to be called Columbo because I have a Columbo channel that has been doing well, and I figured I should probably make another Columbo soap. I made a Columbo soap long ago, and the design, I liked the design, but it was more complicated than I ever really want to do again. Today's soap is going to be pretty simple, I think. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be using a little bit of brown and a little bit of green and then just some uncolored batter. The fragrance I'm using is bay leaf and tobacco. This is a great manly scent, but I also would say that I would use it. And you can see Boris pretty well here without the black background, huh? Also, I need to mention that for quite a while, I'm going to be making 1 pound batches. I'll explain in the video. I'll explain while I'm making the soap. And let's start. So today's soap is going to be made with my butter recipe, which means half of the ingredients is butters, meaning cocoa butter and shea butter. All right, that looks right. I also am going to go ahead and add in the fragrance oil. There's also some sugar in here. And into the batter goes the lye water. The reason why I was not afraid to add the fragrance oil right away is because if I remember correctly, this is a slow-moving fragrance oil. Why are my books missing? Why are actually a lot of things missing? Well, my husband and I are planning to move. No, we have not found a place. So why did I pack up a whole bunch of stuff? I packed up like over half of our belongings because when we do find that place that we're going to move to, we'll be mostly already ready. And when we do find our future home and we do move in and I get to open all those boxes, it'll be like Christmas because I've missed all these things so much. That's my thought process, is I want to be ready because I am so excited to move. Aaron and I are looking for a place with a few acres of land. We haven't owned anything more than walls for 10 years, which I'm grateful for the walls we have owned. We live in a condo, and when you own a condo, you own everything from the walls in. You know, as you get older, I'm not saying I'm old, I'm saying as you get older, you start to, at least for me and Aaron, we both agree that we want to own land. We want our own property with our own area that belongs to us. After being cooped up here for so long, that's just what we want. We want land. So we've been searching around central Iowa for a place that we can call home. Here's some brown and some green. The brown is, once I add the soap batter, it should be much lighter. That is to go with Columbo's suit and raincoat, which are tan and light brown. The green is for his tie. He has a green tie. And the uncolored batter will be his shirt, which is kind of an off-white. But I'm not trying to make a little design like I did the last time, because I really just like making soap much more than I actually like making designs, if that makes any sense. What's our brown look like here? That's a little dark. A little bit more batter to dilute it. Very thin. I didn't say it, but we're not doing any equal parts lye and water today. And typically what I do for my water is I add twice the amount of water as I need for lye. So since this 1 pound recipe wanted 2 ounces of lye, I did 4 or so ounces of water. And that looks good enough. Good enough with the green. I'm trying to decide what exactly am I doing here. I think we're going to tip this sideways, like so, and pour in the brown. All right, so I kind of want that to sit just a little bit. So we're gonna wait probably quite a while because the batter's pretty thin. Well, several minutes have passed and I'm having a hard time waiting. It's probably been 20 minutes. Yes, look at how thin it still is. I'm not going to care if it kind of blends in with each other. They should be mostly separated. There won't be any muddling, I don't believe. I'm going to see if I can have any of it sit on top, but I kind of am suspecting it's not going to, but we're going to try anyway. This is some lovely batter. It's not really the right batter for this quote design I'm doing, but really lovely. I feel like my mold is full. And I was able to fill up one of these little squares, triangles, rectangles. Definitely not triangle. I think that's it. So see ya for the cut. So one of the magical things about equal parts lye and water that I was taking for granted was that there's no soda ash when you use equal parts lye and water because there's no excess water. And it seems like if you have too much water, you're going to get soda ash. So we've got soda ash to enjoy today. The parts of the soap stay in here. Did my soap just get wrecked? Look at that. My corners broke off. Why? So we got major soda ash and my corners just broke off. Now I know that my butter bar recipe is mostly hard oils, like almost exclusively hard oils, but I've made this recipe before. I have not had my corners break off before. Oh well, let's cut this. If you have any hypothesis as to why my corners broke off today, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Oh, interesting. Does it make me think of Columbo? I can pretend like it does. So the reason why I'll be making a lot of 1 pound batches is because I actually packed away my 2 pound molds and I packed up 90% of all of my ingredients. And when I make these 1 pound batches, I get approximately 3 bars plus several samples. I could get 4 bars, but they'd be a little thin. So I'm gonna go with the 3 bars. Like I've said in the past, my sample soaps sell a lot. I don't make a lot, but that's what people want to buy, it seems like. So get my name out there that way, I guess. And for someone who is intending on moving at any given surprise time in the future, I just won't have space to be packing up a whole load of soap bars. So I'm saving space while still making soap making videos for anyone who enjoys watching mine over the thousands and thousands of other soap makers on the internet. I appreciate you for choosing me. And I don't have to keep buying loads of oils and lye, and keeping all that big amount of stuff on stock. So that's nice too. Well, I feel like there needs to be something different about my Columbo soap. I think there needs to be something darker as a contrast here. Smells great. I am a fan of this fragrance oil. It's a good manly fragrance oil. I think I'm going to go ahead and remake it. I think I know what I want to do. I think I'm going to add a little bit of black. It just missed the mark of the design that I was going for. Though I admitted while making this soap that I don't care about design that much, but I do like the idea of, oh, this soap is supposed to be somehow representing something. Also, the white only discolored right here. It's been a few days, by the way. This isn't the same day. Yep, I'm gonna go remake this soap, and you'll see it next week. As usual, thank you for watching, and see you very soon.